We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Carlos Martinez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
A.J. Pollock is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here it comes, 1-0. There, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball just inside. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
That is third. The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Tony Gonsolin will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy was super sharp in his last one, only allowing one hit. He pitched really deep in a game to get the win in his last start. We'll see if he can match that performance in this one.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
And now a pitch on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Scooped up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
That is third. The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. Bellinger leads off second with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, number 43, as he'll take a look at ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1.
No, that's
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and 0. Here it is. 1-1 to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brett Miller.
Brett Miller.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Gillen Carlson.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Hernandez, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 46.
Striding into the box, Tony Gonsolin. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Digging in for his second at bat, A.J. Pollock. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. None out, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Too high, ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
First delivery to him on the way. Austin Barnes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Comes set with the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming on is Fowler. 1 run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And it's fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Yank fouled off to the right. Now another 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Popped him up. Miller is there. He's got it one away.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, number 43, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And this will be fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Another one sent foul. The set and the 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here's the 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's good.
Down the first baseline, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 delivery. O'Neill is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Fouled away. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Martinez.
Max Schrock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 55, Max Schrock.
And he fouls this one off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Digging in, Tommy Edman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Number 33 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 33.
All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jock Peterson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Scooped up, throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Inside ball.
Two runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tony Gonsolin, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So here's Austin Barnes.
The second baseman, Austin.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Nope.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 LA. So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Brad Miller.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-2 the count to Miller. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit down the line at first. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
That's out. Count is full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Full count. Here it comes. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Miller is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
Full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
He's going. 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 43.
Coming to the plate now, number 43. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4 runs, only 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for LA, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Now here it comes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1, well below the zone. Here's the 1-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
And 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Two out, nobody on. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barnes is calling for it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is under it. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Fouled away. In the air to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, number 46.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Tony Gonsolin. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Bases are empty here with two men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
A.J. Pollock will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball one. skied into straightaway right. Fowler giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Colton Wong is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Colton Wong.
A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock is in his tracks now. 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Runner. He's running in there. Now the throw, and he's safe.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals nothing. John Gant is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Cardinals, number 53, John Gant.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Austin Barnes. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Gant, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 21st round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
3-2.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. That evens it up 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Two, here it is. Fouled off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Number 43 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now batting, Jock Peterson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 home. Left side, but well fouled. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Two out, bases loaded. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. from the belt. Kicks and deals. Grounded to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They lead it 4-0. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Brad Miller. It was a walk in his last trip.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with the strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher, and through 6 1/3 he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Carlson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Pollock at the track. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Alex Wood is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mookie Betts will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wood sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole of 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Wood has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Brebbia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Harrison Bader is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Kike Hernandez. Now here's the pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Number 11, A.J. Home. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Settling in now, Austin Barnes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Too tight with that one, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now a throw over to first. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Jordan Hicks enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Justin Turner will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Fowler, and he makes the catch in the corner. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
I got 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. O'Neill rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they close the gap to 3 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Nice execution right there. The ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Blake Trinan answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Blake Trinan. Now batting, the second baseman, Brad.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Catcher number 4.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ready once again, Yadier Molina. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The count to Molina. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Smith. And he makes the throw to first. Molina is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Matt Carpenter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Alex Reyes will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now that's catcher, Will Smith.
Striding in, Will Smith. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1 out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line. O'Neill waits on it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
The pitcher, number 49, Blake Treinen.
Corey Seager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Dodgers down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Dylan Floro enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now in the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Dexter Fowler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled down the line. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-1 after the foul ball there. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Edman. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Standing in, Jock Peterson, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, T.K. Hernandez.
Chris Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Lays off 1-0, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one now to Mookie. All even now, 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Here's the 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
To third. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Chris Taylor will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Number 3.
Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. This is foul right side. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-2.
No, that's down.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brad Miller.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brad Miller. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Bellinger's got it.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He swings and grounds it to short. Taylor's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains tied at 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Webb makes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 30, Tyler.
11th inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Matt Reeder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. Count 2-1.
To 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Scott Alexander takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
75, Scott Alexander.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And digging in next to be the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Alexander has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Swinging a soft liner and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neal.
Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1, and that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Cards leave 1, still all square at 4 apiece. Andrew Miller gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Max Muncy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Max Muncy.
Fouled off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 0-1.
Count is 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Now here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. This game's all tied at 4. Pedro Baez will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Tommy Edman will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Tommy Edman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked foul off to the right. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. Popped him up. Peterson moving to his left. 2 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Cardinals posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Andrew Miller claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.